just want my van back. I had 2 weeks of full-time van life and then it was over. It's gonna cost 2k to get it fixed. And that's currently not including the side door. Wonderful. Hiya, I'm Lauren. I'm 23 and I recently quit my job to move into my self-converted van full-time to travel Ireland and beyond. After just 2 weeks of full-time van life, I had to come back home to County Antrim because, well, everything started breaking. It turns out my fridge wasn't working because the wiring I used wasn't thick enough, so it kept cutting out after about 12 hours on. I've replaced it now with a heavier gauge wire and thankfully it's finally working properly. The plumbing leaks seem to be sorted too. The jump rings that came with my hot water system weren't strong enough, so I swapped them for some proper Jubilee clips. Hopefully that's another problem ticked off the list. The side door though, that's a different story. I couldn't get it unjammed at all, so I'm leaving that one to the professionals. The last thing left is the handbrake, and that's where we are right now. I'm driving to the Peugeot dealership in Belfast, hoping they can fix both the handbrake and the side door, and get me back on the road as soon as possible. I just really hope it doesn't cost too much. Hello, this is editing Lauren here in the van, so sneak preview. But yeah, basically I just wanted to apologize for one, yapping for so long in the next part, and two, for like whispering halfway through. Yeah, basically like my parents were asleep and I don't want to wake them up by yapping too loudly, so I just like went into a whisper. Apologies for like the unintentional ASMR, but if you're into it, then enjoy. You're welcome. But if you're not, apologies. Okay, bye. I just want my van back. I had 2 weeks of full-time van life, and then it was over. So basically, I left the van off, done the vehicle health check, and basically it's gonna cost 2k to get it fixed. And that's currently not including the side door. Wonderful. And then MOT service and filter and oil change will be an extra like 400 quid. So basically it's gonna be 2.5k. Hopefully it's only gonna be 2.5k. Not ideal, but I want it to be fixed. I want it to be ready to go to Europe after the wedding, so it'll be worth it. And I hope this is properly sorted now, and I'll just go through my checks every time I drive it, make sure that fucking handbrake is off, because this is definitely caused by me driving with the handbrake on. So whoops. And then I was like, well, maybe it's gonna take forever to get the van back, like maybe it's gonna take like a month, 2 months. So I was like, maybe I'll go to Thailand and maybe I'll go to Korea while I'm there. And I was like kind of in on that, like that'd be class. And the van is not gonna take that long to get fixed, which is good, but also like I can't plan Thailand. But you know, I'd rather have the van to go down south in. If I can get it back soon, that's fine. But it's still gonna take like at least 2 weeks. So I'm like in between because it's not long enough to go to Thailand and make it worthwhile. Did I go to Spain? Did I go to London? Did I go to Edinburgh? Did I go to Dublin? I think I'm gonna go to Dublin for a day trip because the hostels there are really expensive. I'm just gonna come back on the late train because I think the train's like less than 20 quid, so that's fine. And then I don't know, I have too many options of places to go, but I don't know where to go. But anyway, it's ridiculous. I'm currently looking at the Paints for Trade website, which is where you buy military vehicle paint, which I seen on TikTok, people painting their vans with this stuff, and it looks really good. And I was having a wee scroll because I was like, I will eventually paint my van. What colour colour would I paint it? Do I paint it beige or do I paint it brown? And I had to scroll through, and there is indeed a colour called beige brown. So I feel like I have to go with that one. But I don't know. There's so many different browns, so I think I would go with brown. I mean, I have a brown Fiat, so that would be beautiful. But I think I'll do that like next year when I have like some sort of income. So I'll leave it white for now. And eventually it will be brown. I want my van back. I want to go to Ackle Island. So hopefully I'll get it back soon. But in the meantime, I'll finish the book. Hopefully someone buys it. Because the parents had a meeting with the mortgage advisors basically to like redo the mortgage. So it'll be done in 5 years ideally. So when dad turns 70 he can retire, which makes me sad because I wish they could retire before that. And I want them to. And I feel a little guilty that they're not retired before then, you know, like it feels like it's kind of my fault. I mean, I know it's not, but as a kid I'd always be like, I want that, I want this, I want that. And you know, that definitely would have racked up the dad a bit, like all my shit that I wanted. And yeah, I just want to do what I can to help. But yeah, that's the update for now. I want to retire my parents. I want to travel in my van. And I'm gonna fucking do it. That's it. It's been a long couple of weeks waiting, stressing about repairs, worrying about costs, and missing the freedom that made me start Vanlife in the first place. But the van's finally ready. The handbrake's fixed, the leaks are sorted, and everything's running so much smoother than before. The only thing they couldn't fix was the side door, so I'll just have to figure that one out myself. It just feels so good to have my little home back again. Sure, there's still a few things to do, but I'll get them fixed. So, the plan now? Get back on the road, see where this journey goes next. If you've been following along through all the chaos, thank you. Stick around, because the real adventure is only just beginning.